Hello and welcome to Flip It Friday. This is Beth Myers and I'm your host for part of the Thrive movement with Arrival Coaching. I'm a Law of Attraction empowerment coach, mentor, and speaker. And today we are going to flip upside down the lyrics from Kelly Clarkson's song, People Like Us. And the empowerment word for this week is compassion. So we are going to dive deeper into the lyrics and see the meaning, play with the different interpretations of the meaning of the word compassion and how it relates to the song People Like Us. Kathy, so glad that you're joining us today. You're saying good afternoon. That is true. I know for you it's morning though. So glad you're here with us today and joining in on the conversation. So as I said, this is part of the Thrive movement for Arrival Coaching, and a lot of that is really about providing inspiration, information, and support to help you thrive, not just survive in your life each and every day. And music helps to raise our vibration and helps us to get into that better feeling space when we're listening to it most of the time. Certainly we can listen to music and when we're feeling sad, when we're feeling one of the lower vibrational feelings, but the music that I've picked are songs that are very empowering. The words can bring us meaning and information that can be helpful to us. So I hope that you enjoy either being here live or listening to the replay. And please feel free to put your comments or your connections in the comments as you watch live or listen to the replay. So thanks again for being here. Kim is under my account. Kim, hello. So glad that you are here joining us again today. So we're going to go ahead and get started with Kelly Clarkson's song, People Like Us. And I'd like for you to join me in imagining a scene where somebody is really feeling like a misfit, kind of like the island of misfit toys from I'm not even thinking of what the name of the movie is that's around Christmas time, that's on TV. But anyway, being a misfit and not feeling like you fit in and feeling like you're being judged, you're being watched for everything that you do, how you behave, how you act. Are you fitting in with everyone else? You're not really able to share your true colors. You're not feeling that acceptance, that love. And you're watching this. You're watching an example of this. And you're starting to feel that you're connecting with that suffering that person may be experiencing for not being able to share their true colors. And so you start to feel compassion. And that's what we're really going to delve into a little bit more today. I really enjoyed the music video and watching the contrast between the black and white and then the color in the video and People Like Us. Christy, I'm so glad to see that you have joined in with us, and George, so glad you're joining us again today. Kathy saying the movie that I was thinking about was Rudolph. Yes, the Island of Misfit Toys. And really being able to talk about how it feels to try and understand another person's feelings, emotions that they might be experiencing that are not real comfortable, of not feeling like someone is fitting in and connecting with that. We can feel compassion for animals. We can feel compassion for the environment, and we can feel compassion for people. And that's part of us being human beings. So one of the things that we want to take a look at a little bit more today is how compassion, it's easy to feel compassion for other people usually. And then it's a much harder thing to do to feel that self-compassion. And so I want to explore that a little bit more. And I really like the lyrics in Kelly Clarkson's song that go like this. Hey, it's not a funeral. It's a revolution. After all your tears have turned to rage. Just wait. Everything will be okay. Even though you're feeling like it's going down in flames. Oh, people like us, we've got to stick together. And to me, I really hear this song as kind of an anthem for people who have felt like misfits, have felt like they don't fit in with everyone else. And we all can have those feelings at different times. And when we see someone else or an animal or something in the environment that really tugs at our heartstrings and helps us to acknowledge that, wow, there's some suffering that could be happening here. There's something that doesn't feel very comfortable. That's when we can step inside ourselves and be able to say, what does that resonate for me? How does that resonate for me? Is there a time that I felt that way? Is there a time that I haven't been sharing my true colors and haven't been able to, where I felt like I've been being judged, or that I haven't felt like I fit in? And like we said, all of us can feel that way at times. Tony, I am so excited to see that you got in today. The magic door opened for you over there in Italy. I'm so glad that you're here. Thank you. So we're just talking about Kelly Clarkson's song, People Like Us. And, you know, one of the things about people like us is that we're heartfelt. We're compassionate. We tend to wear our heart on our sleeves. My mother always told me, Beth, you wear your heart on your sleeve because I'm a highly sensitive person, and I embrace that. And I am grateful that I've discovered that about myself, and that I am surrounding myself with people and a community that embrace that self-compassion, compassion for others, wanting to make a difference in this world for others. And I invite you to see how that, how you can step out there and not just show compassion for other people. You know, what is the kind thing, the compassionate thing that you can do for someone today? That's always a really good place to start. But then taking it deeper, if you watch the music video, one of the characters, which is played, I believe, by Kelly Clarkson, she's watching all of this happen to the girl who has all these colors, and they live in a world of black and white, and how the girl discovers that Kelly Clarkson is actually someone very much like her, who's trying to be someone else that she's not. And so that freedom that is experienced as you embrace who you are, your true colors, and being able to embrace that in others and recognize that through your compassion, not feeling sorry for someone, but feeling that empathy or that connection of, wow, I felt like that before too. Or I don't know exactly how you're feeling, but I understand where you are. I'm going to do my best to stand in your shoes. So that's part of compassion. And then that self-compassion of taking it a step further and doing something to help yourself to feel those feelings, whether they are the positive, the higher vibrating feelings, or whether it's the feelings that are lower vibrational feelings, that are those uncomfortable feelings that we experience. And being able to allow both of them, that's part of self-compassion. There's been a lot of research done on self-compassion, and my free gift today is one that gives you more information on self-compassion from one of the leading researchers in that area. And it's a very reader-friendly article that I found a lot of value from and have learned a lot from some of her writings. So that's something that if you're interested in that, feel free to, I'll put it in the link below the video. And if that's something that resonates with you, feel free to check that out. I want to see if anybody has any questions, any comments, any area that you find interesting from the lyrics that I just shared with you. You know, another lyric that really jumped out at me is People Like Us is a song that where you know that there's that compassion for others and compassion for yourself. That's really, really important. And the line that really jumped out at me was, you gotta turn it up loud when the flames get higher. And that's where you need to turn that volume up inside with that self-talk that is that I am wonderful. I am special. I am really good at such and such. Reminding yourself that the feeling that you might be experiencing is temporary and it's something that you can move forward from, but not berating yourself of, I'm not good enough, I can't do this. You know, being stuck in that negative energy. So self-compassion really is about raising that vibration. And I just love that line, you gotta turn it up loud when the flames get higher. And when things around you seem like it's just kind of burning you, burning others, seems out of control, it's taking that deep breath, taking your hands and putting it over your heart, taking a really deep breath in. Let's do that together right now. Take a really deep breath in. And breathing it out. And let's do it again. And one more time. Breathe in. Because you know what? You are human just like every other person. And we're all going to have great successes. And we're going to have areas that we need to learn from and experience. Something that isn't going just the way we want it to be. But being able to show up with that compassion for others when you see things happening that just don't feel right, and you feel empathy and kindness for the person or situation that is occurring, and then showing that self-compassion for yourself in situations like that as well, is really how you can bring forth. Part of the word that's in compassion is passion. And bringing forth that passion for what you desire for in your life. We all desire to stand out and to be that unique and special shining star of who we are. And my message for you today is to share that passion through compassion today and each day going forward. And if you need some support with that, feel free to reach out to me. I do 50-minute complimentary sessions, which you can go to my website, arrivalcoaching.com, and feel free to click the button to schedule for a 50-minute consultation. We can do it over the phone, over Zoom, and it's something that can maybe give you some support in being able to create more self-compassion for you so that you can share even more compassion and passion in life and with others. Also, if you are a mother or a daughter, you might be interested in the Real Girls Connected Facebook group, which I have, a private Facebook group, to be able to empower women and girls, mothers and daughters, to bring forth their passion through empowerment. So those are some ways that I can support you, certainly through the Thrive Movement, Flip It Fridays. I look forward to you joining in on the conversation. You guys have been a little quiet today, so if you have a comment, if you have something you want to type in the comment section, please feel free. A connection that you might have. We have a few more minutes, so if you are called or resonate with wanting to share something, please feel free to do that. You know, love music. And that has the power to connect all of us. It's a universal language that all of us can speak, because music can touch all of the different emotions that we can experience. And there is music that can connect with all of the different emotions, whether they are the higher vibrating emotions or the lower vibrating emotions, those comfortable or uncomfortable feelings. And being able to embrace that, and finding people and things that that can help you connect with your true colors, for you to be you and be true, is what is a gift that you have to share each and every day with each person that you come in contact with, as you share your compassion and your passion. So I don't see any other comments in the feed. So if you have anything else that you think about, feel free to add it later in the comments for the replay. And next week, I will be here again, 12 noon Eastern Time for Flip It Friday, and invite you to join. And please don't keep it a secret. Please share with your friends, with people that you feel would benefit from this, people who love music, who like to look at lyrics and gain the meaning that they can take away from the songs, and would love to have you and others join in on the conversations on Friday. So until next Friday, have a fabulous Friday and wonder-filled weekend, and see you next week.